What's going on, everyone? My name is Leon, and for those of you who are just joining, this is the third episode of pre-deployment stresses. Today I'm going to talk about FRAGO. FRAGO is a fragmentary order that comes up just out of the blue. Leaders at the top level, if something comes up, they'll say, hey, we need to issue this FRAGO like right now, so the soldiers or officers can prepare for what we're about to go through or what they are about to go through. Now, I told you that prior to any deployment, the stress is high. The communication should always be open. I just received a text, a phone call, and an email, all three, just last week, telling me that I have to attend military training in April, the beginning of April. So I didn't have to report to drill or duty for the duration of March because I had a kid. I submitted a hardship packet and it got approved, and I thought I was good all the way until the end of April when we were supposed to report for our Yellow Ribbon event. But FRAGO. So now the stress is a lot higher. I told my wife the following morning of the bear, I had to be the bearer of bad news, and obviously it upset her because in her defense, she was under the same assumption that I was going to be home until the end of April, and that's not the case because I missed some pre-deployment training, which I know we're going to do at Moab Station. They decided to put this on me, so I have to attend in April, and then I'm home for 2 weeks, and then I deploy. So I'm going to be away from my family for 2 weeks, and then I have to deploy again. Now, this is my opinion, and I do have the First Amendment right. I call bullshit on stuff like this because it's last minute. It's, oh, hey, by the way, you need to report here, or you're going to be doing this prior to deploying. Instead of doing it at Moab Station, which makes sense, they're going to take my time away from my family 2 weeks prior to us going to the Yellow Ribbon event, away from my family to attend this training. Some of this stuff does not make sense, but this is for you to understand that stuff like this does happen. Now, I am pissed and I am venting, but I am under an obligation. I did raise my right hand and I have to go conduct this training. So, I can be pissed off all I want. In the end, Uncle Sam gets what they want and I get what I want, which is more training. It's to better help me. But at any rate, you, the family member or loved one, might go through something like this, or soldier, if you're deploying, you're probably going to go through something like this. FRAGO is going to come up, an email, a text, a phone call, last minute, last second, oh, hey, by the way. And, you got to do what you got to do. You're serving your country, you raise your right hand, you sign an obligation, so you got to do it. I will say that this unit that I'm in has done nothing but great things for me, has sent me to some of the greatest training in the world. I am pissed off that I got the, oh, by the way, FRAGO, but because they served me right, I am going to shape up, shut up, and ship out and do my thing and fulfill my requirements. But I want to get at, this whole pre-deployment stuff. It brings a lot of stress upon the family members. My wife's pissed, obviously, emotions are high, but I think this is a test for her. I'm gone for 2 weeks, so she's going to realize and see what it's like for me to be gone with 3 kids. For you, the family, the loved one, or the soldier, it's a test for you. Also, if something does come up like this, take advantage of it as a learning point. See what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. See, how your schedule is going to go. Make a list of what you're going to do the following day or following morning, and do it. And then when the soldier comes back for that amount of time while they're home, adjust fire. see what your weaknesses are and capitalize on them, make them stronger. What you didn't do, what you should have done, do it. So this is a time to look at yourself, to look within yourself, and realize that shit like this does happen and it does come up, but how can you make it positive in the end result, the end state? How can you make it positive for you? Because either way, your loved one, your soldier, your veteran is deploying. There's no way out of it. So long story short, Frago, stuff like this come up, and it will come up, not for everybody, but a few. But when it does, this is what it feels like. Your family member, I mean, if you don't leave that door open, if you don't leave the communication door open, it's not going to be good for you. It's going to hurt your relationship, for your loved one or your family member. Always leave the communication open. That way, like I said before in my first video, when you put it out all on a table, you let the loved one mull over it, think about it, sleep on it, and then wake up in a brand new day with a new head on their shoulder, and move on and go from there. But you left the communication table open, you didn't hide anything, you didn't do any last minute shenanigans, and that's going to be good on your part in the end. So take this video to heart, and I just wanted to let you know that I submitted all my requirements for my book. I think it's going to be titled A Hard Pill to Swallow, so look out for that. Also, within these videos, I'm going to be posting some workout videos as well, before, during, and after. I'm going to log my eating habits, my training, my journey to a better fitness. I'm already fit. I am a personal trainer, but I want to show you that you can do everything natural. You don't have to take steroids. You don't have to take all this big time supplements just to gain muscle. You can do it the natural way, and I'm going to show you how. So look out for that. Without further ado, you have a good day, and enjoy the rest of the week. Bye.